Hello everyone, my name is Filipa and welcome to a new video here on the MTG Arena official YouTube channel. Today we are going to be playing standard best of one with Selesnya counters, and actually the backup mechanic helps this deck tremendously. Let's take a look. We have 3 Enduring Bond Warden for 1 mana 0/1 backup 1. Whenever this creature dies, put its counters on target creature you control. We have 3 Ozolith. This Ozolith is going to help us every time we put a +1/+1 counter on target creature or artifact we control. We put another +1/+1 counter, and for 2 mana you can tap it to put a +1/+1 counter on target creature or artifact you control. And can we count how many times I say counters on this intro? Because it's probably going to be a lot. We are playing 4 Kyrian Beast colors. Every time another creature is casted, this gets a +1/+1, and then when it dies, you're going to distribute these counters in other creatures you control. We are playing 4 Botanical Brawlers. It's 1 green, 1 white, a 0/0 trample that enters the battlefield with 2 +1/+1 counters on it. Whenever 1 or more +1/+1 counters are put on another permanent you control, if it's the first time +1/+1 counters have been put on that permanent this turn, you put a +1/+1 counter on Botanic Brawler. And all this text, basically, it's to avoid combos. It only works the first time you put a counter on that permanent, but this is going to get big and really fast. We have 2 Kami of Whisper Opes. This has the same passive ability as Ozolith. If 1 or more +1/+1 counters would be put on a permanent you control, then many +1/1 counters are put on the permanent instead. And this is going to ramp you because you can tap it to add X mana, where X is Kami of Whisper Opes power, which we will try to get it to be a big power with the Ozolith so we can get a big amount of ramp. We have 2 Serpent Blade, 3 mana, 2/1 Death Touch, backup 1. We have 2 Tribute of the World 3, and the card is crying because your opponents will be crying too. Every time you're going to play a creature, if it's 3 or more power, you're going to draw a card, and if it's less, you're going to put 2 +1/+1 counters on it. We have 3 Wandering Emperor. This card doesn't need introductions, it's just amazing, and it happens so that the plus ability is going to put +1/+1 counters on a creature you control. We also have 4 Doomscar Warriors, 4 mana, 4/3 trample with backup 1. Whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player or battle, you're going to look at that many cards from the top of your library. You may reveal a creature or a land card from among them and put it into your hand, and the rest you put on the bottom of your library in a random order. We are playing with an Invasion of Mog. Whenever this enters battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on every creature you control. We also have Sigarda Paladin. It's a 4 mana 4/4. As long as you've put 1 or more +1/+1 counters on a creature this turn, and we really hope we do, Sigarda Paladin has trample and lifelink. 3 mana, target creature you control with a +1/+1 counter on it, gains trample and lifelink until the end of the turn. We are playing 1 Ajani's Fliper Argent. The -3 ability will allow you to distribute counters on your creatures. We have Clay of Champion. This is a 2/2, but also get +1/+1 counters for the green mana that you spent casted. And if you spent white, you're going to put +1/+1 counters on other creatures you control. And we have 4 Boon Bringer Valkyrie. 5 mana, 4/4, backup 1, flying, first strike, lifelink. This is great. Usually, sometimes, especially against mono red, you go low on life. This card arrives, it gives +1/+1, flying, first strike, lifelink until the end of the turn to another creature you control, and you're just going to gain a bunch of life. In regards to lands, we are playing 3 Eiganjo, 3 Plains, 2 Boseiju, 4 Forests, 4 Brushlands, 4 Overground Farmlands, and 4 Razor Verge Ticket. Let's take a look into the games and see how this deck performs. This is a great hand, and we go first, so obviously I'm going to keep this. We have some backups, we have Brawler, they work amazing together. And we have good land situation. Oh, and we have Kami as well. Kami's pretty good with these backups going on, being able to ramp us, hopefully. I don't know what they are playing. Rona, apparently. I need a land next turn, but I guess Kami will help with that. To at least ramp us a bit. So they are using Rona's ability, drawing, discarding. Oh, looks like they have more Okay, it's an Esper build. I haven't seen Esper play that much, but I'm curious. Talia is okay because I don't have that many. Looks like it's an Esper Legends. I don't have that many non-creature spells at all, so I'm completely fine with that Talia. It will probably stop them more than me. Skrelv. Okay. I'm going to put the counters here just because I want to attack. And then it's their decision on what to do from there. I really am scared of Rafine, but I have to reveal the land. I need land. Play it. And next time we can start going places, but for now I really have to hope that they don't have Rafine. Okay, Otawara. Otawara is a good card. If they are discarding Otawara, I am scared on what they might have. Okay, so they filter their end so much with Rona. It's such a great addition to the deck. Shieldred is annoying, but it's fine because I am able to get some life with this boon. Let's put it on the warriors so we can get something. Because of Botanic Brawler, Botanic will also get a counter. I'm going to attack with both of them. So they probably just have another Shieldred, or they're going to use the Skrelv. I would say they are just going to use the Skrelv. So do I want a land? I think I do want a land. So yeah, they didn't use the Skrelv, which leads me to think that they have another Shieldred. That's fine by me. Filtering their end. Again, Rona surprising me because it did filter that end quite a bit, so maybe a good addition in these Esper Legends. I know it's been playing a bit, and I see why, because the card is really good. This land is tapped, which is good for us. And they might have removal for my Valkyrie, but that's fine. With the amount of things we have in hand, it's just amazing. Ooh, I want to do this. I think I want to attack with everything. My Doomscar is, after all, Trample. I am afraid that they might have Wandering Emperor. Okay, so they have Aetri. That's fine. Once again, Rona doing Rona things. Filtering their end. I at least draw a card. Oh, they decide to go with the Valkyrie. That's a bold move. They are scared. This Clay Champion is going to be really good. It enters the battlefield with 3+1/+1 counters for each 2 green spent to cast it. And whenever this enters the battlefield, choose other 2 creatures you control. For each 2 white mana you spend to cast it, you put a +1/+1 on each of them. That's great. I think I'll go for the land, honestly. I have so many creatures. I just want to make sure I eat my land drops. These Doomscar Warrior is just amazing with the trample. And they're at 4 lives, so... that Talia is costing them more than me. Takanuma only costs 2 because they have so many legendary spells. So they can bring Rafine, that's a good card, but I don't know if it's enough. Oh, Air Tribe, but do they have the mana for it though? They don't. This is our game, nice game. I can keep this, although it's kind of risky. I definitely need some mana, but these two botanical brawlers, I cannot say no to them. By the way, super cute sleeves there. I don't know, I think maybe they're from a secret lair. Okay, let's start with a Ganjo. Okay, so they're playing Azorius. Okay, that might be, as per legends, that might be soldiers. I think I would be more okay with soldiers, to be honest. Things that don't have a lot of removal. Honestly, it might even be control. Let me attack first. Okay, they let it resolve. That's surprising. Let's see if they also let resolve my Ozolith. Oh, it has some red in it. Okay, now I'm curious to see what this deck does. Unfortunately, we didn't get a land. Let's see if the second botanical resolves. When botanical brawlers accumulate, they get really good, let me tell you that much. And we have another one on the way. And probably they are now reading Ozolith like, what is happening? Why are those 2 mana creatures so big? That's it, they take the damage. And they're down at 14, so my next one will be an overkill. Okay, they are desperate because they use the Silver Scrutiny to draw 1 card. Okay, let's see if another one resolves. We still don't have that 4th land, so... Look how crazy and insane those... Even my opponent's like, nice. Yeah, right? Look how insane they get. With the Ozolith, oh my god, it's the counter fast, and we are going in for 17 damage? Oh my god. Just such a great game for me. This is actually great. We have Beast Caller. We have the One Ring Emperor. We have Invasion of Mog. So let's start with the Beast Caller. Next we have Kami of Whispered Oaks. Mono white. They're looking at my Beast Caller. Okay, I was like, what can I have with 2 mana? Ossification? Let's play this Kami. Attack. Guess I should have played these to enter untapped. Oh well. If they don't kill my... Oh, and it's Exile. Oh well. So they have the farmhand, they can get a land from it. A plane. I think I'm just going to use the backup on the Whispered Oaks, so that it gives me some mana. So I can hopefully boon next. 4 mana scares me because they might have One Ring Emperor. But they might just use it now while my Kami is tapped and doesn't give me mana, so if that's the case... Oh, Sarah. Sarah I don't care as much, you know? At least not for now. So, Beast Caller first. Now I do the boon. We are going to boon the warrior. We are going to attack. 2/2/2. What can I get with my Doomscar warrior? We can get a land. I could get other things, but I really don't want a Mistland drop. So they have this turn to do something amazing, which in mono white they need 6 mana to do, which is Farewell. They can also depopulate, but I don't think they will. Farewell is my biggest concern here. 5 mana, not enough, so fine. So, let's do Serpent. And let's put the counter here. That touch trample usually works really well, you know? Let's attack with everything except Kami. To keep that Wandering Emperor open. Look. Wandering Emperor works in a lot of ways. One of them is to put a +1/+1 counter on it, which means that 4 damage is not enough. So they would have to block with Sarah Paragon. So, yay! Let's go. We can keep this. This is great. One of the Ozolith, we can do the cycling because they are legendary. So, not a big deal. Okay, that's interesting. My hand just got much better. Mardu. Let's start with Ozolith. And these botanical brawlers will get very big fast. That's fine. Probably giving it vigilance, that touch. Vigilance. Oh. Oh, this is also going to be very good. Next turn I can start doing 2 things a turn, which is important. This is a race, but they have lifelink, so I don't know if I like this race. That's pretty good. Now, the Wandering Emperor can do some things for me. I think I'm just going to exile the Seraph. Gaining life is also important.
This is what you get for hurting my people.
I think they might have Wandering Emperor of their own.
Strike fast and strike hard.
If they have Wandering Emperor, I don't want to attack. Okay, maybe they don't. But I think that Archangel of Rod anyway will go towards the my Wandering Emperor. And then maybe I can start attacking. They have lifelink. So I can do this. Give it +1/+1. My botanical brawlers will start working. And maybe I need to start attacking with them. Okay, so definitely they don't have Wandering Emperor, otherwise they would have used it now. This will get lifelink next turn, or at least all my things will get lifelink, so that's good. That is not enough. Not with my lifelink, at least. Oh, this has... Okay, why did they attack with that? They just did. I guess they just did. This is amazing. We have my counter, backup, shenanigans, and we are even on the play, which is amazing. Please don't be playing cut downs. Okay, that's not a cut down. Do they have a turn 1 play? Usually... Oh, okay, it's Legends. Makes sense. So usually they have Talia turn 2, but Talia doesn't do much against my deck, so I'm okay with that. They might have... Not Danik, because they don't have blue right now. Oh, okay, so I completely misunderstood. This is apparently another completely different kind of deck. We have some poison toxic shenanigans. Which, fair enough. We are going to start attacking. Next turn we have Doomscar Warrior, just going to go amazing in this deck. Oh, it's a sacrificing deck. I like that. Very cool. I like to see creative decks. I'll attack with both. My Serpent Blade has Death Touch, and that 1/1 cannot block anyway, so... I need to apply enough pressure before they start getting all the lifelink. And these will allow me to get something nice, like... The backup is nice. Clay Champion also can work really well here. They're at 6. 4 mana, maybe Shield Red, I don't know if that deck... Eleshnon, whenever a source, that's pretty good, but easier enough. I'm going to use my Doom Scar to give trample here. I will attack with everything. They are the ones that have to decide what to do. And I guess they decide to concede. I can definitely keep this. We have a great curve. Okay. Actually, great curve. Just got a million times better. Let's attack first, see if they have any shenanigans. Okay, now, get ready for this. They will not see it coming. Look at this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Put a counter here. They cannot block. That's pretty good if you ask me. Whenever these enters the battlefield. Okay, that's fine. You don't need to attack. They're at 3. Next turn they die with my broom. I am very sure of it. I don't know what they have, but it will not be enough. So yeah, now these can block, but still not enough. Does he have trample? No. Okay. 3 mana. What can they find for 3 mana? That's fair enough. But now look at this. Now look at this. So many counters. This is a great hand. The curve looks great. Looks like they're playing mono black. Next we can play Beast Color, and Beast Color into Beast Color is actually really good. They can pay for it to become a 2/2, so I'm just going to let that happen. I don't know if they have cut down, looks like no. So Beast Color it is. Next turn I have another Beast Color, and I hope I draw a 3rd or a 4th drop. in the next couple of turns. Honestly, I'm just going to let these pass. I don't know if they are going to transform one of these into a 3/3. Looks like no. Okay. That's interesting. So here I can play the Beast Color. I can even attack. They don't have enough to transform this. Next turn, if I cannot do anything, at least I can Genjo, which is pretty good. The transformability is a sorcery. I'm just going to take the damage. I'm at 8, so I should be careful. Oh no, the children. As a positive point, next turn we have the Valkyrie, but that's it. That's the only positive. So I want to block this here, this here, this here, and I'm going to use a Ganjo. Okay. I hope this resolves. Staying alive. And I will luckily gain some life. That's pretty good. But at least they are running out of things. So that will provide me with 6 life gain. They go to 13, I go to 9. And if they don't have removal for my Valkyrie, things are looking okay. Especially because I have first strike. So now they can start paying 3 mana to put a +1/+1 on this and drawing cards. They can only do it once so far. Okay, so that has manas. I cannot block. Ooh, that's pretty good. They can sacrifice things to give this +1/+1. Oh, another! They have so many sleepers. I'm just going to pass here. Hopefully they don't draw anything relevant. The death touch is very bad, but at the same time I have a first striker, so it could be worst. I need them just not to draw anything and for me to draw something. Okay, they're going for drawing. Okay, so that's interesting. Can start putting counters. I might start attacking, to be honest. Just gaining a lot of life. And my Ozolith is going to make this super big fast. And I still have a 7/7. Now there are the ones that have to be... Oh, not shielded. Okay. Okay, so this way they can deal 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, I think. Then with the Shieldred upkeep trigger, but it's not enough. If they want to use this ability, they have to sacrifice things. Wandering Emperor. So these will... Going to attack with both. They have to block the beast collar. I'm going to put the counters here. Geeks, okay. Whenever a creature deals combat damage to one of your opponents, his control. Okay. So this is 3, 5. I have to exile this one, gain 2 life, go to 12, and then even if they pump their things, they cannot win.
This is what you get for hurting my people.
They are 4 off, so I think that's going to be it. Unless they draw something with that Geeks. They definitely need an answer for my boon. Did they find an answer? That's not it. And that's not it. Look how giant this is going to be. Casual 18-18, first strike, flying, lifelink, everything. Great games. And that is a wrap. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. And my name is Filipa. You can find me under Filipa Carola on YouTube, where I also post YouTube videos. See you next time.